Hello and welcome back to my channel. Today I would like to share with you something that I am really excited about, and it's something that, well, I already have one of the palettes and I absolutely love it. And if you're a regular viewer to my channel, you would already have known this. I do talk about this palette quite well. I have mentioned it a few times in my favourite videos because I love it. And it is the Zoeva Cocoa Blend palette. Now, this is just an absolutely gorgeous palette. And when one of my viewers or my subscribers mentioned that there was a new palette that I may like, I had a look. So this is the Cocoa Blend. It is gorgeous. I love the shades. It's one of my favorite palettes, and there was a point where I was just using this and wearing this palette. Now, although it has had a lot of use, it looks it really doesn't look like I have dented hardly any of them. You can see that I love this, and I particularly love these two shades here. But because it's so pigmented, you hardly need any of the product to make that eyeshadow look. So, like I say, when one of my viewers mentioned a new palette, and I hadn't actually looked to see if they'd brought out any new palettes for a while. So as far as I was aware, this was their latest palette. So yeah, I looked on beautybay.com and this was one of their new palettes, and it is the Caramel Melange palette. And I hope that I'm pronouncing that correctly. It looks like this, and I ordered it straight away, and this is, or they are £18 from beautybay.com. I believe it is beautybay.com. I'll check that and put all of the details below for you. I know that it's definitely £18, and I absolutely love this. Now, because I love this so much, I knew, or hope, I've not used it, I've not swatched it or anything, I really do hope that I'm going to love this as much. The colours are just what I like, and I'm just trying to push it out of the sleeve, which is a little bit, oh there we go, a little bit tricky. So there is the palette itself, absolutely gorgeous. They're cardboard palettes from Zoeva. They are all the same, they all look the same. I've got my eye on another couple. I did buy another one at the same time as this, so I will be doing a video next about that one. But there's also another one that I'm really excited about as well. On beautybay.com, they did have quite a small range of Zoeva palettes, but they seem to have quite a number of the new ones, and there are some older ones as well that I've never heard of, so I'm really excited about those. So inside you always get the plastic cover, and this is what the palette looks like. There's never any mirror on there, but to be honest, I would rather have the product than a mirror. I hardly ever use the mirrors in these palettes anyway, so I would prefer, you know, better quality products to a mirror. So I love this. You've got all sorts of shades in here that I love. You've got the as the name suggests, you've got caramel shades, and it's just gorgeous. I can't wait to swatch it, show you the swatches, and you know what I actually think of those swatches. So without further ado, so the first one is called Wax Paper, and it's the lightest one there. So this one is going to be a little bit difficult because of the lightness of it. I think you can just see it there. So that's Wax Paper. So it's good to have a white shade in there for a brow, you know, a matte powder to go on the brow. The next one is Universal Delight, I believe. So that's that one there, Universal Delight, a gorgeous light brown shade. Now that really swatches well. That looks so light in the palette. I was a little bit concerned that that was going to be too light, but That is amazing. I love that for a transition shade. That is going to be really good. The next one is one that I'm really excited about, and it is the pop of colour in this palette, and it is Aftertaste, which is that bright orange shade there. Wow, that is amazing. So that's Aftertaste. So far so good. The next one is, I'm finding it hard to, is it 182 degrees centigrade? So it's 182 degrees centigrade, which is this one here. Yeah, it's a shimmer shade. So it's the first shimmer shade in the palette. Wow. So far it's impressing me just like the Cocoa Blend palette, so I love that. Then the last one on the top row is called Liquid Center, and I think this is probably going to be my favourite shimmer shade. It is absolutely gorgeous. It looks it in the pan. Wow, that is amazing. I didn't think that was going to stop. It's just gone round the whole way of my arm. Absolutely amazing. The next is on the bottom row, the first one, and it's called Alchemy, and it's this one here. I just absolutely love these shades. This is quite an unusual shade actually, because it's quite deep. Now this is matte, and again, it's just like this one, it's carried on and on and on. But as with the Cocoa Blend, I know that the mattes from that palette are absolutely amazing. I think that's going to be the word of the day for this palette. Amazing. And then the next one is Start Soft, which is this one here. So it's very, very similar to the last one. This one is more brown. So this one has slightly more orange to it. This one has more brown. And again, it's a matte. So far, these are the only two shimmer shades. The next one is really, really gorgeous, and it's called Finish Sensual, and it's this one here. Another matte. So that's more of a, that one has more orange, that one's more of a tan brown, but this one is more of a true brown. But again, it's a matte, and that is just an amazing swatch. The next one is called Almost Burnt, and it's this one here. So if you like gold, you are going to like that shade there. That is amazing again, and very, very nice. So that's another shimmer shade. And then the very last one is called Edible Gem. Now this has, well, it looks like it's got glitter in it. So that's Edible Gem, and it looks more like a blackberry shade in the pan. So let's have a look. Wow, I'm really pleased actually that the glitter hasn't come off, because I don't really like too much glitter in an eyeshadow, but that is just lovely. So I'm really impressed with all those swatches. It is, well, they look absolutely gorgeous to me, and I hope you are liking them as well, because I think that really is gorgeous. I mean, they are mostly mattes. You've got a shimmer shade there, shimmer there, shimmer there, and that one looks like it's got sparkle in, but the sparkle doesn't come off like I just said. But you know, for the rest of them being mattes, that one is very light, so you're not going to be able to see that too much. But the swatches are, well, as I've said most of the way through, it is amazing. I love it, and it is just as I would have expected from my Cocoa Blend palette. You know, Zoeva is so good, and I can't wait to show you my next palette. So there you have it. That's the Caramel or Zoeva Caramel Melange palette. £18 from beautybay.com. I'll pop all of the details down below for you if you are interested in this palette. I had great difficulty ordering it, and I had to keep checking the websites. There was 3 websites that I could have purchased from, but I went for, was it Beauty Bay? It could have been Cult Cosmetics that I actually got it from. I'll double check for you. Yeah, I think it may have been Cult Cosmetics, so I'll double check and put the information down below. I think I'm getting confused because I was looking at Beauty Bay. Cult Cosmetics, I put an email request, you know, obviously to let me know when the palette becomes available, and it did become available and I ordered it from there. And there was also another website as well, but it was sold out everywhere, and I can really see why from all of those swatches. So yeah, it is available from Cult Cosmetics. Well, I'll double check that for you, but you can also pick it up from beautybay.com. I'm confusing myself because I was frantically looking at all the websites just to see where I could purchase it from. So there you have it. Those are all the swatches for you for the Zoeva Caramel Melange palette. If you are in the market for that and you're very interested in it, I would certainly look at those sites as soon as possible, because I think it's going to be, again, one of those palettes that sells out really, really quickly because of those gorgeous shades for you. But thumbs up, obviously, and subscribe if you would like to watch further videos. But thank you very much for watching. Thank you. Bye.